What up, Raffleaders? Welcome back to my channel. Here we are back on the back road. Well, actually, we're on what used to be called Aubrey Barker Road, and I wanted to show you an update on the construction on this reserve. So the last time you were here, I showed you that they were constructing two new buildings, and I called them banks. I called this one the Demerara Bank building, and this one the Citizens Bank building. Now I'm pretty sure this is Citizens Bank, right? Because of the colors. But people have pointed out to me that those colors, the red and the grey, don't match the colors of Demerara Bank. So I've had to reconsider. Still don't know who it is, but those red and grey colors match another bank called Scotiabank. So those are Scotiabank colors, but I'm still to confirm who's constructing these buildings. Somebody said they're both being constructed by Clifford Reese, the CEO of Banks DIH, who own Citizens Bank, and that both buildings are being built by Mr. Clifford Reese. Do you know who's building the building over there? So we're gonna have to confirm that in the future. But this is another issue that I'm raising, that is that this land in which the buildings are being constructed is in fact reserve land, and it was in fact part of the planning for Georgetown. That reserve land would later become a roadway or
Attention, low battery. Distance 2 miles. Duration 39 minutes. Pace 22 minutes 1 second per mile.
So this building is Citizens Bank. They've removed the walls around it, that is the fence, construction fence around it. You can see the building is close to completion.
Attention, low battery.
Right, you can see the building is close to completion. They've put in windows and paint. That is a tile the exterior of the building. Morning. The other building is also close to completion. You know who's building the other building? You know who's building? So the guy says he thinks it's Scotiabank too. Anyway, they've completed Citizens Bank. Right, they've completed construction. And all that has to be done from the external view is that the fence has to be restored. They need to put up the fence that is this green fence has to be extended all around the front of the bank. And I think they'll be done. But that's it, guys. This is what's happening in this neck of the woods. Like I said, this land on which the banks are being constructed, this one is, now that they've put color on it and completed the construction, the external construction, it has the colors of Scotiabank, which actually makes sense because Scotia does not have a bank building in the city. They've been renting space on Robb Street. I think they have a staff quarters on Carmichael Street, but they're all rented space. So it makes sense that this could also be Scotiabank. But the point I was making is that now this reserve land has been occupied or is now being taken over by construction of buildings, and that makes it difficult to build a railway line, for example, which this reserve land could have been used for, because if you go all the way down to the end, that is the western end of Mandela Avenue, it actually intersects with the East Bank Public Road and the river on the other side. So that strip of reserve land, which has been converted into an industrial zone, has now removed the possibility of building a light rail system, right? And this reserve land goes all across South Randolph, all the way down to the eastern end of South Randolph. So you can see that it was there for a reason. I've also shown you that there are other reserve lands that intersect with it, right? There's other reserve land that intersect with this reserve, which means that they actually had plans to build a transportation system, whether roads or railways, because they prevented people from building on that land for decades, like 50 years. In other words, for 50 years, this land was reserved. Now, in this generation, it's being used for construction, which is a bad idea. Anyway, guys, tell me what you think. Completion of Citizens Bank here on the back road, which is a good addition for the residents of this neighborhood, because they don't have to go all the way to the city to do their banking anymore. I'm sure there are going to be ATM machines and so on in this building, and it seems as if that building is going to be Scotiabank in this neighborhood. This new building,
Attention, low battery.
I'm not sure what this is building this, but that is a massive building. It's probably another company, another local company. But that's what's happening here, guys. That next intersection is the roundabout at Mandela Avenue and the back road, that's Mandela Avenue and Bobby Barker Road. We're going to go down that new bypass road in a minute so we can see what are some of the developments happening over here. But that's what's happening over here. Share this video with friends and family around the world. Let people know what's happening here in Dawson, Guyana, and at Mandela Avenue on Back Road. Where 2 new banks are being constructed. Later!